true full-blown ice storms typically don't happen or not very common in this part of the country, in the Midwest and the Great Lakes, but they do happen. And the last time we had an ice storm warning was back in 2009. And we've got another one here this evening for all of northern Illinois, most of northern Illinois, Joe Daviess County underneath that winter weather advisory. Both of those will go through 6 o'clock early tomorrow morning. Now, we've had a mostly quiet afternoon, but within the past hour to hour and a half, we've started to see a little bit of sleet, also mixing in with some freezing rain. I've had reports of freezing rain down near Esmond from one of our weather watchers, also down in Dixon, and then as far west as out towards Freeport and Stockton. At times, we're starting to see some of this mix in with a little bit of sleet as temperatures are hovering close to that freezing mark, so 32 degrees, and then a little bit below here this evening. And there may even be a couple of wet snowflakes mixing in, especially up to the north of the Wisconsin-Illinois border. But the bottom line, over the next couple of hours, we will see that sleet, freezing rain mixture here, and where it looks like it as rain just coming down, most likely it is going to freeze on contact, as our temperatures here this evening are either right at 32 degrees or just a little bit below. Now, that mix will continue for the next couple of hours before we see that transition over to mostly freezing rain. This looks to take place once we get to about 9-10 o'clock this evening, and then continue into about 1-2 o'clock tomorrow morning. Once we get into sunrise tomorrow, most of this is going to be done, but the impacts could still be felt, especially on untreated surfaces. So parking lots and sidewalks, more of the treated surfaces, the well-traveled roads, those may be okay depending on road temperatures, but just give yourself a little extra time tomorrow morning. We get a brief break before we do this all over again going into tomorrow afternoon. So we'll hold on to that freezing rain sleet mix here through about 8-9 o'clock, and then that transition over to freezing rain. This will be when we expect the most hazardous travel, I should say, on the roads. So within the next couple of hours, that'll take us through early tomorrow morning. Now, we do have another winter storm that'll come in late tomorrow night. This one may be a little warmer, guys, so we might see more rain with that. I'll break that down for you and look at some ice accumulations coming up here in the full forecast a little later.